A power of attorney is a written authorization that allows a principal, in this case, the importer, to grant authority to an agent, such as a broker or forwarder, to carry out specific fiduciary tasks on their behalf. This arrangement, where the agent acts under the principal's direction, is known as an agency relationship. Why do customs brokers need a power of attorney? Simple. A customs brokerage cannot operate without a valid agency relationship. That's because a broker's role is to handle customs transactions on behalf of an importer. According to customs regulations, brokers must have a valid power of attorney before conducting customs business in the name of their principal. Now that we've covered what a power of attorney is and why it's needed, let's go over the steps for completing the form. At the top of the form, you'll see a checklist of business types. Choose the option that best describes the principal, whether they are an individual, partnership, limited partnership, corporation, sole proprietorship, or limited liability company. Feel free to pause the video here to ensure you select the correct business type. Next, enter the principal's full legal name, making sure there are no spelling errors or incorrect business form abbreviations. The name must be complete and accurate. Again, pause the video if you need to review examples of proper principal identification. Now, specify the principal's business structure on the form. Unlike the checklist at the top, this section requires the full business structure to be written out. Then, enter the principal's federal tax ID number. If the principal is an individual, use their Social Security number instead. After that, enter the state where the principal is registered or incorporated. This step is crucial for regulatory compliance, as it identifies the state that granted them the authority to conduct business. Next, provide the address for the principal's place of business and email address. If the principal is an individual, their home address should be listed here. Now, let's go over how to properly execute the power of attorney form. Start by entering the principal's full legal name once again. It's important to ensure consistency. This name should match exactly as it appears at both the top and bottom of the form. Then, the principal must sign the document. But, since the second page of the power of attorney must be notarized and the principal's signature must be witnessed on this page, it is often best to wait to sign this portion of the power of attorney form in the presence of the notary. Then the notary can print their name and sign as a witness to prove the authenticity or identity of the individual signing the power of attorney. Who can sign the power of attorney? If the principal is an individual or a sole proprietorship, signing is straightforward. But if the principal is a corporation or partnership, determining the person with legal authority to sign can be more complex and will depend on the business's structure. If needed, pause the video and review the examples on screen to understand who has the authority to sign. Once the first page of the power of attorney is complete, there's one final step. The next page of the power of attorney must be notarized. The notary public must fill out the information on this page. It is important to make sure that the individual appearing has a valid form of identification. If the principal is a corporation, then on the next page, they must complete the corporate certification. An officer of the corporation, other than the one who executed the power of attorney, must complete and sign the corporate certification. If the principal has a corporate seal, they may also include it here. And there you have it, a step-by-step guide to understanding and completing a power of attorney for a customs brokerage.